is the Endermite, and that's very fitting because this prison seems to be small at first, but is actually kind of big. When I first joined in, I saw a hopper with 3 oak planks, and then behind me I saw a crafting table. What was I able to craft? Oak slabs, pressure plates, buttons, or sticks. Then I looked up to the 1 block entrance, and there was another hopper, 2 more planks. So this was it. This was all I had. 5 planks and a crafting table. I decided to break the crafting table, and then I found out that 5 planks wasn't all I had, since there were 2 more oak planks in the hopper. I started to ponder what would I need with these items. That was when I saw my crafting recipes, and then when I saw a trapdoor, I instantly knew I would have to craft trapdoors. So I broke the crafting table, placed 2 trapdoors on the walls, placed another crafting table, and then glitched through the game with it. I wanted to see if I could pick up the trapdoor before I left, and sure enough, I missed. So I got it back, before it despawned. I did the trick again. I decided to leave it behind for now. And now the next room, there was a water hole with a hopper in it, and inside the hopper was a diamond. I wouldn't know what I needed this diamond for, but I took it anyway. Then all there was a hole here and a dispenser. My guess is that the dispenser dropped an item or maybe some water. But yeah, that was it. Nothing else. Since I couldn't get back up to the room, I decided to break the hopper beneath. But unfortunately, when I broke the hopper, there was nothing there. So this was it. A diamond and an oak plank. What could I possibly craft? But then that was when I saw my crafting guide. An oak button. The only possible thing I could craft. What would I use it for? That was when I realized there could be redstone on the outside of the walls. So I went into F5 mode in Craig Pro. And then instantly outside the wall I saw a sign with the number 655 written on it. I didn't know what that meant, so I just kept looking around. And as I was thinking about it, I realized that it probably meant coordinates. And that was when I realized the X I was on was 653. So I moved over 2 blocks and realized that this was 655. There was nothing in the water, so I just clicked around just in case it was just bedrock. But there was nothing. Then I went on the outside, saw some of the purple to the back that they hadn't done. But more importantly, saw another sign, -413. That was when I realized that was the Z level. 413 was the Z, and 655 was the X. So I realized there was a block beneath me and a block above me. So I crafted the button, placed it on the block above me first, and instantly I heard a piston and a dispenser. And water dropped, so I swam up the water to grab the bucket that was in it. And before I went to the next room, I decided to pick up the bucket and then get all the items I had from the previous room. Picking up the 2 trapdoors, went back in the water, all the way back. I went up the water path, checking if there was anything else. It looked like the dispenser was the only thing new. So I placed the crafting table beneath me, picked up the water, and punched the dispenser. I knew I would need my water to get there. I saw a wood plank, but then I saw a crafting table right underneath me, and I realized When I went into the next room, there was a lava wall, and I realized that the wood plank wasn't a wood plank. It just looks like a wood plank from underneath, but it was a second crafting table. Picked up the crafting table, and immediately there was a hopper with nothing. Are you serious? And then after that, I decided to go into F5 again, just to see if there was anything. Slowly edging forward, I saw some obsidian. And after that, I decided to have a bit more of a look around. Then I realized I can go into F3. Turns out there was bedrock on the top, so I couldn't lava glitch through. I had a look around until all of a sudden, I saw something. It flashed a hopper. And inside the hopper was a fire charge. So, how was I supposed to get out with a fire charged obsidian? Well, I knew immediately. Another portal. I had to count how much obsidian was there. And through more counting, I was able to see there was 5 obsidian. So, how was I supposed to get across this lava wall? Well, I accidentally hinted away before, but you can disconnect glitch too. And with disconnecting glitch, you can be invincible for 2 seconds when you rejoin a server. So, I jumped into the lava and disconnect glitch. And then when I rejoined, I was invincible for a few seconds and was able to get through the lava. Now, yes, my calculations were correct and there were 5. So, I placed my crafting tables, put the water down, and then slowly made the portal. Now, while making this portal, I want to remind everyone that only a small percentage of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you want to see more compelling Minecraft content, please consider subscribing. It's free, and you can always change your mind later on. Anyways, after I finished building the portal, I picked up both the crafting tables, and then lit up the portal. And the first thing I see is that there's a left. And then this little room with, oh wow, that leads a long way up. Looking at my F3 menu, I was able to see that it led up to at least Y117, but that didn't help, because I saw it was at Y103, and then the fonting changed, meaning that it was likely on the nether roof. So, all of a sudden, I realized I would need 17 blocks to get up there. That was when I saw a hopper with another diamond. I was getting really confused at this point. So, I broke down the hopper just to see if there was anything behind it. Maybe there was slime blocks and pistons that I was able to use to get up. But, nothing. What was I supposed to do? How could I get more blocks out of thin air? Then that was when I realized, right when I went through, there was a block behind me. Was that bad map design? I placed a crafting table there, it said continue. But that was it. There's nothing. What could I possibly do to get out of this prison? I couldn't use the water, I couldn't use crafting tables and trapdoors, nothing. But then, I realized I had the button from before. So I pushed the button, and it turns out there was a command block that gave me a stick. So, I went back through the portal, picked up the button I had, and now I had to look around for more stuff. I checked in my crafting inventory, and the only thing I could craft was a diamond sword. But then I realized, this hopper had nothing in it before. Maybe there was something behind it. Even though all the other hoppers had nothing behind them, I was certain about this one. What was this hopper's use if it had nothing in it? And surely enough, when I broke it, there was a barrel, and it contained 9 item frames, a stick, and a diamond. Then I re-looked at my crafting table recipes, and I saw I could craft a diamond pickaxe, a diamond shovel, a diamond axe, and a diamond hoe. And that was it. Then I realized I could pick up the hoppers with a diamond pickaxe, so I crafted a diamond pickaxe. Picked up the barrel along with it as well. Went back down the hole. Watered up here. Find this hopper. Picked up the water again. Swam into here. And picked up the last 2 hoppers. But 4 hoppers wasn't going to be enough. I went back through the portal to see what was left. But the only thing left was this lava. And that was when I realized water plus lava would equal cobblestone, which I could mine with the diamond pickaxe. So immediately, I went back through the portal and set up a cobblestone gen. I placed the 2 crafting tables, a hopper, and then I placed more hoppers around. No, I have to pick them back up now. Then I put the water down, went back through the portal, picked up the lava, checked if there was anything down there. Went back through the portal, and I was back. So, I put the lava down, hoping the cobblestone gen worked, and it did. So now I was infinitely able to get stone. While I was mining, I thought to myself, how far could that giant bedrock pillar go? If it went to build limit, that means it would go to Y level 256. And since we started at Y level 100, we would need at least 75 blocks. So, I had to mine until I got 75 cobblestone blocks, which I could craft into the slabs. I mined more and more, and more and more, until all of a sudden, I was at 75 blocks in no time, which I crafted all into slabs. So with 150 blocks, suddenly I realized, hey, I could actually escape this prison. But before I left, I picked up all the items I had. But what was I going to take? Was I going to take a lava bucket or a water bucket? I decided the lava bucket would be safer, just because the water bucket would be useless in the nether. So I left my water bucket behind and picked up both these crafting tables. Going back through, I saw the giant hole. All the way up there was probably freedom, or more likely another prison. So I slowly started towering up. Also, yes, I knew lava boosting was a thing, but I didn't want to be here for 10 hours just trying to damage. Oh wait, we're here already. Yeah, it turns out it wasn't that high at all. It was only about 90 blocks. And now was a final room. Did you conserve resources? Thank God I got the items back there. First room was just a 1 block tall gap. Luckily, I had the trapdoor from before, meaning I could just easily get in there. Things were going well for me until I got to another room. So I planted the trapdoor down, got into crawl mode, and was able to get in. Unfortunately, I didn't get it again. But luckily, once again, I could use more cobblestone stabs to squeeze it out. Eventually, I got the trapdoor, and now I was in one final room. One more small escape. Luckily, I still had everything I needed. There was another portal on the other side, so I got the trapdoors I needed, got into crawl mode, and was able to squeeze through. And just in case there was more, I picked up the trapdoor once again. And after picking up the trapdoor, I was through to the nether portal. So I got through here, 43 cobblestone slabs, 2 crafting tables, and 1 cobblestone block. What was on the other side? Well, freedom. I'd escaped. I somehow won, and I was free to go. So I put out the nether portal and jumped to freedom. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.